even paying attention. Hold on. Let's let the rudeness happen. Hold on real quick.
I do not look like Khan. I ain't got no sense. I can't even get your button. That's how y'all feel.
All right. Had to let that happen first. You good? All right. So before I go down my list of jokes and renditions of Down Memory Lane, I want to say thank you for coming out. Thank you all. And I really hope everyone is having a good time. Hope it's a great time, actually. Zay's been softly reminding me, aka hounding me.
Hold on. There's a fight going on in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
In the women's bathroom. You know how it be in the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not enough stalls. You know, they put more stalls.
Yeah, they fight.
In the
Everybody
men's
good?
bathroom.
Everybody wet?
And or.
Y'all good?
Look, Paul want to check out the women's
Always
bathroom.
good women, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, right.
Everything good? They still coming out, hold on. Wow.
You know, there's only 3 stalls in the women's bathroom. That was like a clown car.
Everybody got their
Like
makeup,
7 of them
everybody's
came
clean.
out. I don't know. It was 1, 2.
Okay, we good?
Hold on, let me do the
Anybody
math.
else?
Gotta do that.
Is there a body in the bathroom we need to worry about?
Well, we won't talk about that shop. Not now.
Not now? Okay, always good women, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. We go.
All right. But what it's been about, I don't know, 3.5 years. He may say 4 because, you know, he always trying to one up somebody. But I'm going to go with 3+ years because I ain't giving him the 4 now. I don't give him. And he wanted this 40th to be a roast. Two for him, you gonna take 2 for him? But not sure when in the marriage he figured out that I either was a comedian or had aspirations to be a comedian. But he gave me about 3 whole years, okay? Right, 3 whole years. So when you do the math and you factor in my African roots, you know I started preparing about 3 hours ago, okay? So this is about 3 hours in the making, okay? So you gonna get what you gonna get, and whatever, it was free, okay? So nah, I'm just serious, I started about 3 hours ago. So anyway, but really though, thank you all for holding us down and on a few momentous occasions, all which will be touched on shortly, holding Zay up, literally, because if y'all know, he likes 3 things. 2 things. He likes games. Y'all know Zay, you know he likes games. And number 2, he likes drinking. And then he likes drinking games. So that's like number 3, right? Drinking games. That's like a soft 3. What's hard? I'm a yeah. All right. So let's start with the first like. That's the games. Nikki touched on it a little bit, but I gotta let y'all know about Zay. Have you ever played games with Zay? You ever been at a game night with Zay? Because if you haven't lived life. I just want to let you know. Or better yet, have you ever been to a game night with Zay? You don't even have to play. You just gotta be in the presence. Now, if you haven't. They invite you, but that's okay though. That's okay, because we do have those at home. So anyway, so playing games with Zay is like what I liken to voting in the 2024 general election with Trump as as a comeback Republican candidate. It's that serious. Zay takes all of his shit serious. Okay? So this man is so damn competitive. He has a phrase. It's called second place is really just first place loser. That's it, right? So you know my kids are doomed, right? Because they're both in sports. One plays basketball and one's in competitive dance. So But shoot, I had to sign up for swim class at the Chicago Swim School because shit. MOK, because one day they offered to teach me how to swim. And it felt like being a freshman in college when you signed up for an interest-free credit card, and it was the first week of school, and you was bamboozled. You felt bamboozled as hell. That was me. Because they was like a drill sergeant for this Marines Corps that I didn't sign up for. I was like, what? So I almost drowned. Okay, I figured I should sign up for a real swim class, but never again. I didn't do that. I know how to swim now, thanks not to Zay. But now I did use our hard-earned money, thank you, Zay, to have some nice white folks teach me how to swim. Thank you. I know they all over the place. All right, but for real, game nights with Zay have ended with a few things. The first one, me quitting his team. Yes. That was because he yelled at me for trying to skip a card in Taboo. I mean, and if you know me, y'all know I don't know nobody's name. So I'm like trying to describe him. I'm like, I'm not skip. They was like, you're not skipping on my team.
No skip, you lose points.
See, it's also been my niece crying. Like he had my niece crying. And then they had to step out and become a facilitator for the game because no one wanted to play with it. And then I don't know if you remember, Robert, but Zay passed out on my living room floor. Now that might have been a combination of this last life, this third life, and he liked the drinking game. You do got pictures, but either way, it was game night. But I told y'all that was his third life, drinking games. Okay, so his second is drinking. Woo, okay, there have been many memories of Zay drinking, but the funniest, this is the funniest. So the funniest to me has to be his cocktail combination that turned him into the Hulk.
Oh!
And my backyard was his battle zone. Okay? So this actually happened before we got married, so I don't know how the marriage happened. But it happened, all right? Okay? But Zay either took a stimulant or he had a shot of adrenaline that day. Because I've never seen him pick up a whole human, not just a half a human, a whole human, place him above his head, and then proceed to drop him on the ground like I saw him do Paul, the skinny cube, that day.
He did that to you. I remember that.
So we for sure thought he was going to get on top of Paul, and it was going to appear from heaven a referee, and it was going to start counting 1, 2, 3, but that didn't happen. Paul made it to the wedding, not without some cosmetic applications.
Yeah, I look like Kanye West.
That's all right. But and we did get married after that. Touch and go though, touch and go. Now I did mean to preface this by saying Zay has changed. Okay, this was back in the day. He's grown, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? But I'm gonna still bring up the past because 3 years ago he asked me to prepare for this damn roast. So it was 3 years ago, 3 hours, however you count it, African time. So some of y'all already knew, but I gather most don't. So I'm gonna explain the reason why we called tonight the Dirty Roast, okay? So back in college, this was before I knew him. I just want to preface this was before I knew him because like Tori, I didn't know that he went there. Right, so I'm excited because I'm about to meet Zay's dad, right? My engagement. I'm sitting on stage. We got a little African style. We lean into the side because it's hot, right? And then they're like, you know, Zay's mom, stand up. She stands up. does her little thing, you know. She cute. She did a lot of things. She might have dropped it down low. I don't know if they was playing. She might have dropped it down low. She might have dropped it down low. And then they was like, and Zay's dead. And I'm excited. So I look up, and there's 2 men standing. I was like, what?